In today's video, we are looking at a Golgari Aggro list. This list won a tournament and it won it really well. It's a different approach, but it is overall an Ouroboroid list. It is a mid-range to aggro list. It has a lot of answers and it was super fun to play. And we won a lot of games in best of 1 and in best of 3. And if this deck from best of 3 can perform in best of 1, you're gonna see in this video. So here we have the Golgari Aggro list that did perform really well in the standard challenge and won the entire thing. I ripped this from the internet and I thought maybe it's time for me to also showcase some deck that perform well, but with the twist that I will try to also make it work in best of 1. So here we have the best of 3 list and I will go over it shortly. And it's a really cool list. It's a Betcher Mall Ouroboroid list where we just play the Betcher Mall, have 4 Llanowar Elves and 4 Gene Pollinator here. And with these cards, of course, we want to ramp. And as we all know, Ouroboroid, the 4 mana 1/3, puts counters on everything as much as its power, right? So this card is our main win con basically. We go wide and then try to pump everything. Many decks like this exist, but we have ways to find Ouroboroid in a quite nice way. One of them is Nature's Rhythm, which is a 2 green X. Search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. It also has Harmonize for green and X, and Harmonize you can tap a creature and use the power of them as mana, which is really nice, of course. With Ouroboroid, you just keep doing it. And with Nature's Rhythm, we find Ouroboroid quite often, or always if we want to. And we also have Lively Dirge here, which is a 2 mana sorcery. And for Spree 1, search your library for a card, put it on the graveyard and shuffle. And you can also pay 2 and return up to 2 creature cards with total mana value 4 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. What I really think is one of the best cards in this deck, and I've felt it every time, is the Deep Cavern Bat. And the main reason here is, yeah, it's a good card, 2 mana 1/1, you have a look and you can exile a card from the hand. But the lifelink with Ouroboroid and it being a flyer is so useful, really. So many times actually, I think of taking Dirge into bat because you get a card from them. Plus you can maybe get a cop as well, right? Since it's 2, you can get 2, value 4 less. So this is really nice to have the Deep Cavern Bat there. I think a really great card in this type of deck, especially with the Ouroboroid. We also have some one-offs to find. We have the Sentinel of the Lost Lore, a 3 mana 3/4. An Elf Knight, when this creature enters, choose 1 or more. Return target card you own in exile that has an adventure to your hand. Put target card you don't own in exile that has an adventure on the bottom of its owner's library. But the most important part here, exile target player's graveyard. If we face a deck where we need that instant exile of the graveyard in that moment, we can use this with Lively Dirge or with Nature's Rhythm to get Sentinel out here. Sorry, I'm still sick. Then we have the Reclamation Sage here, 3 mana 2/1. When this creature enters, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. Again, here a one-off is nice to have it. And even if this card dies, you can technically redo it again because of the Lively Dirge. So it gives you some value there. And you can also get these cards back with the Overlord here. Overlord of the Belmurk, 5 mana 5/5, Impending 5 for 2. When it enters, you mill 4 and you return a creature. A non-avatar creature back on your hand. This of course helps you find all the cards as well. It's also more like a finding card, and it's a good card in general against control because it's a ticking card. They can remove it with Get Lost, but usually they will not. They will wait, right? And then they have to do direct on other cards you have. And then suddenly this is a creature. So yeah, I love this card in this deck as well. We have 2 Shoot the Sheriff here as a removal spell, and we have 2 Innkeeper's Talent. Against Lessons, I think Talent is a really great card right now because of the level 2 permanents you control of counter on them have Ward 1, makes them spend more mana. And of course level 3 for 4 you double the counter, really nice. In the beginning you always put a +1/+1. Of course this 4 here with Ouroboroid is absolutely crazy. I think Talent is a great card right now with Lessons and in general a good fit for this deck. We also play 4 Keen-Eyed Curator here, 2 green and a 3/3. This you play mainly just to have exile for the graveyard. For 1 mana, exile target's card from a graveyard. It's just really great, and that's why this card is here for sure. We have a Ba Sing Se here for the Earthband, and it's a funny game where we won with this card. Yeah, great card, just a land that creates technically creatures, but it also works great, of course, with the Cup. Golgari is not the best mana base. We have 4 passages and starting towns here. This is the best of 3 version, and we also have a sideboard because of that, of course. We have the Duresses here just to attack the hand. The Gastal Rider was in the sideboard. I think it's a weird card. It's a 3 mana 2/1 Stardew Engine. When this creature enters, target opponent reveals the hand. You choose an instant or sorcery card that play this card stack out. At max speed, this is a 3/2 with menace. So it's a weird hand-hate card. But I kept it in. I never used it. I wish there would be another card for this. So I would remove this. Sure, there are games where you kind of like this, but I didn't use it too much. Celestial Archivist here is a one-off to get a card back, or you can also exile an artifact enchantment. This is definitely really nice. This is a good card in many matchups, and you can definitely play this into Essence or other decks. An additional Overlord to grind more, then Intimidation Tactics to exile creature artifacts from the hand. Great card, especially if you play against cup decks or something like this. Any creature-based deck, you want this card. Paw Patch Formation here, flexible card, destroy creature with flying, an enchantment, or you draw a card and create a food token. Flying and enchantment is usually what you're going to use, and if you don't need it at that point, you can still recycle this card, which is nice. 2 wrenches here, kind of interesting. I didn't use it too. 5 mana 2/3. It enters, look at the top 9 cards of opponent's library, but the rest you can take 2 face down, the rest you put back, and you can play these cards anytime if you want and spend any mana you want. Wrench is also a grindy card, so it's definitely for that one. Maybe this is something you could use against Lessons because it comes in, it can be kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Wrench and Gastal Raider are the cards that I feel like are a bit weird in the sideboard. Then we have a Vivian Reed here, also grindy card. Vivian Reed, really great if you manage to level 3 and then play Vivian Reed. But yeah, you can just get value with the +1. You can get creatures -3. You can destroy an artifact, enchantment, or creature flying. And then the ultimate is +1/+1, Vigilance, Travel, Indestructible. At that point, you usually win with this deck. But yeah, 4 more grindy games. A Planeswalker is always nice. And in the sideboard, there was an additional Buzzing Sea. I did actually sideboard this in once, and yeah, it's a great card. It's just to get more pressure. So yeah, this is the best of 3 version. I did change quite a lot in best of 1, and how I did it, you're gonna see now. So well, I lied. I didn't change that much. No, I mean, I added definitely more Shoot the Sheriffs here because you need more removal spell. This is a really low removal spell deck, and having 4 is a minimum. So I wanted to have 4. I also cut 1 Dirt here, because already have the Rhythm. I cut 1 Keen-Eyed Creator, because I think 4 off here is enough. Keen-Eyed Creator, if you face Kavera, definitely play 4. I faced a lot of Kavera in best of 1, so maybe 4 would have been better, but I always had the card, so it's still fine. Added 2 Mosswood Red Knight here, and the main reason why I added that card is it has Trample, because I feel like in best of 1 you're going to face a lot of like creature type decks, and I wanted a creature card that has Trample, and also something that can be used against grindy opponents. So having Mosswood Red Knight here I think is quite a good card. Trample and having that grind aspect feels right to me. Other than that, I let it the same here. We have the Overlord, 1 less, but overall the same strategy goes for this, and it's super fun. And if you like it, if I take decks from tournaments that performed well and showcase it in best of 3 and then try to play it in best of 1, let me know about that idea as well. Usually you always see my brews. This time I did take a list from the internet like many content creators do, so I thought maybe my own twist to do it for best of 1 and best of 3, because many people, they see a list doing really well and they're like, oh, I'm gonna play this in best of 1, but not all lists function well. So you can look at the video here and see if the deck works great, and I think this is a great idea, right? So hopefully you like it, and feel free, if you're new here, to like and subscribe the video. And yeah, I wish you all fun with these games. Okay, we keep this. We see Llanowar Elf and Badger World Cup, which is really nice, of course. So that is a keep for sure. Another Blue March. Okay. So we go Cup into that. And then next turn we have an Ouroboroid. So here we just take away things we don't like. I mean, yeah. So we have to have the tempo here. which is it's a bit awkward, but we have to do it like this. Here we just go in as wide as we can. It's so much power on the board that it's quite tricky to... Did they? Okay, that's not bad. So while they have an awaken now if they find a land, but if they don't find a land it's gonna hurt a lot. Okay, that was a good top deck there. Okay, so we know they don't have that at least, right? It's already good enough. Okay. Well, we can keep this right now. We could get another Ouroboroid if you want to. But I feel like it has to be... But this happens in their step, so this is a problem. So we could get another Ouroboroid here, which I kind of like. I think it's the better play. You could also go for a bet, to be fair. But I do think having this, we can go all in here. They shouldn't be able to win now. So that looks good for us, I guess, huh? Yeah, well, Ouroboroid can do it. This is best of one. Of course, we know what these things can do, and yeah. First game, first win. GG. Guys, I don't know. Honestly, like, this December, I've been like November, December, were like, I'm not so fit. I don't know, sometimes. It's the cold, maybe. Do you guys tend to get sick in the winter too? I mean, depending where you're from, right? This is a hand I cannot keep. Ugh. Well, actually, okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is so weird, but I kind of like it. They have the cup, we don't. We have a huge board. Okay. We do get the Ouroboroid next turn, but so maybe do they. Sentinel in this matchup, of course, is a bit weird. This is it's an awkward hand to keep for sure. Okay, so if you find a removal spell, I'll be really happy. Do we have? Cannot even do it. This is really bad. So we have 4... 5? No, we have 5 mana. We are behind, but we have more creatures. We are behind, but we have more creatures. Will this change something? It's gonna hurt. They are a bit scared, which I totally understand. So yeah, the goal is to go white here. Should have played this first, but it's okay. We are going really white here. Could have get another land here, so I guess that's my bad. But yeah, we try to overrun this somehow. Not sure if we manage, but we do have some blocks here. Tishana is really brutal. Yeah, they maybe got me there. Yeah, I need one of our removals, didn't find it. It's gonna be hard. Well, we have a lot of creature, but they are too weak now. Too weak. And they are going white too. Oh, standard is fun, huh? They're still quite, like... The problem is the tramples too, you know? I don't think I can get out of this. Even if I kill Ouroboroid, like, there's just no chance. So yeah, good game. They got us. Like, the problem is the double trample there, and that will definitely have us. Yeah, they had it first. Badger Mall Cup on turn 2, I guess, is pretty powerful, huh? So yeah, we have to accept it. But we found the dirt was quite nice here, and we kept a really weird hand. For like this bad of a hand, I think it was quite good. So yeah, for this bad of a hand, I would say 4 dorks, and then yeah, we have the nature, we have the dirt, right? So we have like so many ways to find the Ouroboroid. So yeah. Golgari. I always love Golgari. I just realized that Philippa, you probably know her, she always plays Golgari and she has many cool decks. Maybe she'll cover like this deck too. Okay. No, we lose cup here. Brutal. Talent is really good here. Oh my god. Opponent, stop. Stop this. I do take a bet here. The main problem I would have is Annex here. The card advantage is just too much. It's kind of funny. Okay. Let's have a look there. They have only 2 lands, so yeah, it's this one. Okay, they have double Bloodletter and the bat. So we'll go with this. We just put everything out if they want to play bad, which they have to. Did they find a removal? That's pretty good. Not bad opponent. They don't have a removal now, so... If they go for Annex, they will be quite slow now, because they miss lands. So I like the Ouroboroid play here. Vershram can still give us a bat if we need to. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. No lands for opponent, and this is another win. Nice. Let's go next. Oh my god, sorry guys. Yes, I've like been sick for like, I don't know, 2 weeks now, since the beginning of December. Like towards the end of November. I think because I was coughing so much, like I don't have any like phlegm or anything left, but like it feels like I have the urge to cough for no reason. So it's a bit weird. What can I do? I'm not too happy with the constellation of lands here, of course. If it's red, I will go this. I'm pretty sure they have a removal spell in hand. Interesting. I do want to keep the cup. I'm gonna go with this. This one goes with a potential play again. Okay, that's interesting. That was interesting. Student, okay, we have to shoot the student if we find a chance, which we did not. That's brutal. Can just lose the game by not finding lands right now. Put it on 3, so they have to use more there. But yeah, if we find a black land with Sheriff, feel comfortable. Okay, let's see how much damage they can push here. They may just... Okay. I cannot do much right now. They got everything. Yeah, you got me. No blocks. That's cool, yeah. I mean, all in, high roll. This only works in best of one, of course. And if we had the black land, this would be GG, right? So I take this loss here. Unfortunate with the land there, not gonna lie. But hey, didn't expect it to be like a super high roll deck there. But here we go. Here we go. Should we try these high roll decks too? But then I can basically just do it in best of one. All these type of decks are just best of one decks right now. Okay, bone ball. But that was cool. Ramp and Ouroboroid plus removal. I think our hand was too strong here. Okay, well, the deck is really good. Christmas is coming, and any one of you, let me know, what are you wishing for? By the way, I got the email from Wizard about the booster box I won, and there will be a giveaway for YouTube members and Twitch subscribers. Can also be Twitch Prime, so you have the link at the bottom below. I will give away the booster box. I'm not sure when it will arrive, so it's probably in next year. Some people say it takes long, some people say opposite. So yeah, this is a bad hand, but I was so confused, so into talking right now. Demon. Okay, our hand is absolutely yikes. If they play an NX, that would be funny. I mean, we know whatever they have, it's a removal spell. We take counters, especially if we step ahead. Sorry. Demon. I think it's like a... Huh. But 3 steps ahead in that list. Cavern on Demon. What are they playing? Stock up. It is quite interesting though. Well, we have a Reclamation Sage, which is nice for the annex, but... It just will die, but... Oh, they have a stop, they have a stab in hand, wow. Demon control over there. With a really bad hand on my side, of course. Would have been a mulligan if I wasn't so into the talking. Shoot Sheriff. Just keep. At one point maybe they have nothing. So we have 2 removals. Oh, okay, bounce. We just keep putting our stuff out. That is the card, huh? That is the strategy over there. This creature enters if it was cast each player. So we have 5 and they have 6. Don't even know what I have left in the deck. I have to have a look shortly. I cannot even see it. And we have 2. This is a bit bad. If they have a counter, I have a problem. But I think we go... They have the land that mills me, which is also a problem, so I'm basically just dead. So I should have kept mana open, but at this point they got me. Too slow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, never keep that hand, huh? I mean, that is on me. I take this loss because I'm just not focusing, so that's fine. Didn't expect something like this, but it's best of one. I told you, it's like everything can happen. Cool idea. I mean, we saw this before, right? Okay, I hope it works now. I had to redo something in my OBS. The audio input lag sometimes is weird. I can see I talk and I see my face totally different time, and I had to fix this. I hope this is gonna be a bit more of cutting this time, but hey, what can I do? Okay, so we're back. And we have a good hand. Mistress Village. Well, can we be fast enough though? Okay, that's the question, huh? Can we be fast enough? Caveira's everywhere. Everywhere. I think like 50% what I play against is Caveira. Yeah. We will go double cup and then next turn we go off. We have Keen-Eyed Curator, which will go crazy on the graveyard. And there's a good mana sink too, so. I don't think we have board vibes, so. Which one you want to get rid of, huh? Okay, well, in reaction, we would like to remove this. Then we remove this. Everything can remove, we remove, of course. It's a bit annoying with the thing here. So let's remove this. And this one. They can get back this one, but they need to find a way to deal with Ouroboroid here too. On 15, they can play an Awaken here. Okay. Yeah, Keen-Eyed is an amazing card to play. So happy to have that card here. It's definitely easier if you have a hand like this and you want to play against the Caveira, right? So that definitely helps. Oh well, I think the deck is quite fine, but I really only face Caveira. It's kind of crazy. Caveira and two super random decks. High roll mono red and demon. Like, this is best of one. Best of one is so unpredictable. Like, I think Batchamal Cup strategies are still good for best of one. Many will run many removal spells though, but if they don't have it, right, you just win. So it's kind of fine right now to play the cups, I think. Or still fine. And yeah, it's a cool card overall, of course. It gets hated on, but I think now, after a while, right, we can see, yeah, it's a really powerful card, but it's not like only that one from Avatar is strong, so it's totally fine. And the meta is really interesting, so I'm okay with that. I don't know what to say about this, but Nature's Rhythm is okay. We do have 3 mana we can find there. We can get a cup too, and then an Ouroboroid next turn if we want to. Nature's Rhythm, I think for best of one, is an amazing card, because you can play like Sentinels or like other one-off cards. And so having like that option to just search that card since you play 4 Rhythm is really cool. And I think it's quite strong right now. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Happy about these type of cards. Okay, that's a different type of deck for sure. Okay. Could have attacked there, to be fair. Okay, Johnny's a pretty good one. That is a draw. That's what we call a draw. Okay, let's see. I can do cup for 2, right? And then we get a cup. Then we use the cup and the pollinator for the sheriff. Okay. You could technically wait here. In case they will use... No, I think if they have a protection spell, because some run it, I go safe here. You could wait here for Sheltered, but I saw like the one protection spell quite often. So I want to make sure that I don't get hit by that, of course. Now we have the Ouroboroid option, of course, which we will do. We will... Yeah. We're gonna get rid of their graveyard since they play cases. Okay, and then we just keep riff him, right? Riff him, and riff him. Okay, here we have a Linden. So we can actually... That's an interesting choice. It's a really interesting choice. Okay. You... Whoop. I can get another one out, which, yeah, let's just do that. Oh. No, what? Oh my god, sorry guys. Why is this? Oh, stupid. Okay, these two. Submit to, huh? Okay, here we go. What is wrong? So this is 6, 10. Oh my god, because of the... Tap a creature to reduce cost, yeah. Yeah, and then we have to choose this one. My god. I'm stupid. Okay, so this one first and then the others is okay. Yeah. This one first. My god, that's so stupid. Okay, Harmonize, like I said, is an amazing card for best of one and it helps so much with these type of decks. And yeah, that was cool. We take that W here. As you can see, the deck is super powerful and it's a lot of fun to play. I think the deck definitely is solid for best of one. And yeah, I didn't find any Lizard deck, sadly. But yeah, so far I enjoy it. Keen-eyed, but Caveira, it's been a while since I played Mono White too, but Caveira is really something I see a lot. It's definitely the deck I face the most out of all the games, especially in best of one. It's like, I wouldn't be surprised if this one is a Caveira game too. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, this is a keep. This is a keep. Having a double drop next turn is quite nice. Oh, we're gonna lose the Betchamel for tactics here. So not happy. Against Mono Black, I'm a huge fan of this one here. Warding our creatures is really good, I think. Missing lands here. Okay. Do we have a Cup and a Shoot the Sheriff for next turn? So maybe they keep mana open and don't drop an Annex. If they drop an Annex, we have answers. Yeah. Not yet, but we will. 3 mana for this. Okay, double Cup is pretty good. Usually I don't have board wipes. Usually they do not. Our board looks quite good. We have a removal for a chamber if we want to. We have a removal for this too. Okay. First, let's just do the obvious here. Then, how much do we have left? We have 8 mana. Could go for an Ouroboroid here. They're kind of like more. Feels like the right thing to do. Okay, this first. It's just so much pressure. Even if they have removal for Ouroboroid, they're on 8 life and our board looks quite gas. So I don't think there's a way they can win from here. So yeah. Another Bloodletter. They will get 2 life though. But now you have to deal with all this here. Yeah. Ouroboroid decks are strong in best of 1, so this deck definitely works great in best of 1 if you want to try it out. Yeah, let's have a look in best of 3. Oh my god, sorry guys, this is a late recording. Oh, maybe I'm gonna add it in the end. Yeah, we play against Teemo Battlecry here. And we had a pretty good situation right now. Since it's best of 3, I think I can still add it to the video. Sorry guys, I didn't click it because I just changed some setting again. Okay, this is a good card here. We had a pretty decent hand, I think, and we were able to get rid of the Teemo Battlecry here with the bat. So that's pretty good. They have to go something like this, they have to find stuff. But I don't think they can go off as long as our bat has the Battlecryer. If they have the removal for the bat, they can still not play the Battlecryer. So that is one thing. Yeah, playing creatures makes sense. They have a pretty good turn right now, I'd say. Having Shoot the Sheriff here is also important. Yeah, we do... Okay, they think they have to give up, so sorry guys again for the late recording. Teemo Battlecryer. So we definitely go with the tactics here. We do not like the tactics. That is for sure. The Raiders, semi-okay, but... We definitely want the tactics, that is for sure. They don't have a graveyard I have to hit, so we can remove this one, and we can remove one of these. Wrench is quite interesting. Wrench is quite interesting. Vivian Reed is a grindy card, and it doesn't really hit what I want there. I think we just go with the tactics and cut 2 Key Knight. We want to have all the removal spells. We definitely want the Sage. I think we run it like this. I think we run it like this. Yeah. Removal, tactics, and then we just go for the same strategy again. That's the idea. So yeah, sorry about game 1. We're gonna keep this one. We don't have a Badger Molk up, but we don't have really a way to interact with their hand yet. It's not bad either. You can still go Overlord into Llanowar Elf too. Okay, they go Esper Origin. There we go. Maybe. It's kind of weird though, but kind of like this more. If I can go white and strong, there's a chance. I still have Rhythm. Cannot remove this one, so that is okay. Well, it's not okay. They can just win the game next turn. So let's see what they do. No tactics. I mean, there was one. No tactics. No Shoot the Sheriff. It's tricky. Let's see what they can do this turn. In a perfect world, I'll just riff him again. I could also riff him for a Betchamol and then riff him. Let me calculate this. We go 4 with a Betchamol, but yeah, I cannot. 4 mana. Cannot, sadly. The problem is that they can't just go off. I could go get a bat and something. Okay. Don't really have a way to deal with the creatures here. Okay, what is the best play here? Could go for bat. Bat with life gain is quite nice though. Maybe just go Dirge for 2. I kinda like the play, to be fair. We get bat and Pollinator. Looking at the hand is quite nice here. Like, they need to go off, right? Create tokens. Okay, trample. I mean, this one is more dangerous here. Okay. We have a 3/3 lifelinker now in the air, which is really important. They cannot really use the mana efficient here. And we get another Ouroboroid next turn. So, I mean, they would really have to top deck hard here. Like, really hard. Since we do get good blockers. Next turn, the trample is a bit dangerous. But we have a huge flyer. If the flyer goes through, this has reach though, right? Yeah, this has reach. Have to consider that as well. So, yeah. Makes sense. It's definitely a good line here, but I don't have red mana. Interesting that they top decked the good old. So yeah, 2-0. Sorry, didn't record the first one really well. So, but that is a win. Let's go next. Go next. Currently waiting. Entering match, waiting for opponent. Go Calper. Momo looks so cool here with the sakura, the cherry blossoms. This is usually not a keep, but I see 2 Llanowar elves, and inside me it's like you have to do it. Never punished, huh? Never punished. Kina Creator here. We do have a Riffim for 2 here if you want to, but probably just go Ouroboroid here. We drop Ouroboroid first, is usually really good. If we get a cup here... No. No, we start the pressure on the play here. Riffim can get us a cup, can get us a bat too, which is also nice. Right now we're just going in. They have to find a way to deal with Ouroboroid. So double Llanowar Elf is pretty good, huh? I think Ouroboroid is definitely one of the best green cards in a while. So they have theirs too, of course. So actually, should we go cup or should we go the flyer? It's an interesting turn. Kinda like the flyer. But if I go cop, I can riff him next turn again. But I can harmonize anyways. Okay, we go with the flyer here. Okay, they have removal spell and the Hydra. And the Keynight Curator, which is the one I will take. They will not double block this. They could go for this, but I already have the better board state. So we can just go in. And then they need a removal for the flyer next turn or it's game. If they're all in, I can just block. Then they're dead next turn. So that doesn't work. So I think, yeah, that flyer is lethal. Okay. This was game 1. So we know what we face here, of course. Tactics. It's always tactics here. And that's about it. We don't need the Keynight Curator again. And the Sentinel. They do have some protection spells, which is interesting. Also, Wrench is quite interesting to play here in a mirror. This sideboard is quite yeah, it doesn't have too much answers for creatures. I would just run it like this. Vivian Reed is not good enough here. Not good enough. We go like this. We had a really powerful turn. It's been a while since I saw like mono green or like any cup type of deck in best of 3. Like especially mono green. This I cannot keep. It's gonna be this. So in this situation, which is kinda yikes, but you have to get rid of the cup here. And then it makes the anti-hand so much weaker. That's a good draw. But they do not have an Ouroboroid, which we will have next turn. So, okay. I mean, they just play 2 spells here. Playing Ouroboroid first is usually really important in this type of matchup. We have to take 2 damage here though. Warden. I wonder if they... yeah, I would make a token here too. Going wide is definitely the way to go. Interesting card too, but... you know what it is? Going for double Ouroboroid. They most likely have an Esper here. They can play. The trample is dangerous at one point. Double Hydra is also not easy to deal with. They go quite wide, so we do want to go wide as well, but right now we cannot. But we managed to have the creatures really strong next turn. But yeah, I'm scared of the trample, of course. I need to find a flyer. They can attack here and I will have to take it. I will have to take it. I will definitely take it. Yeah. There's no way I will not take that one. It hurts. Yeah, they get stronger. I could go bat here. But I can also just go another Ouroboroid here. And then bat next turn. If I play bat now, I would play Overlord too, right? So I would play bat Overlord. I have a 3/3 flyer. I have a block, which is still quite decent. And then I can maybe go over the top next turn. Oh, this is actually interesting. I think it is bat. It's kind of weird though. But I'm on 10 life. I'm on 9. Cop is really nice, but I kind of like having a big bet here. Okay, we still have 3 blocker. This looks quite good. So I think with the double Ouroboroid plan we have, the big flyer there is going to be huge before they trample. And our creature will get stronger than their creature. So now, 1 trigger. They can make the Hydra strong and force blocks though. But they cannot really attack. I will heal a lot next turn though. A lot. I hope they don't find a fight spell or something. Okay, well they play another one. Okay, that is... But wait. Each land and ally. Okay. They go white, huh? I see what they try. I see. Let's see if our strategy works here. This is first and this is after. So, as you can see, we have a 12 damage flyer here. And this is the strategy we have. So they have to all in, but they don't have the trample yet. So they need a way to deal with my flyer, or it's over. Or it is over. This is a good card. That's a good card. That's a really good card. Well, they top deck that card, huh? That is really impressive. Well, that is their top deck. So they found the one only card to have a chance, huh? Okay. I still think I played it well, but sometimes opponent can just be a god of luck. And they found it. This is so stupid. Well... Oh my god, that is ridiculous. Oh, I played this well, I think. There was like... I should have won it, but... What do you wanna do? What do you wanna do? This is really bad. Like, this is the worst of the worst right now. Yeah, well, we're gonna lose the game. We tried, but... it doesn't seem like our deck wants to win. Yeah, and another land. Oh... I am a mulligan king too. I had 2 mulligans, which didn't help me a lot too. We still have to go for the cup. I mean, it's not great. I don't have a basic land. Do want to get talent out and activate it. But yeah, this is not really great here. The problem is they only have lands, and they will just play anything anyways. If I go bad and this was a land there, I would have been really disappointed. Well, let's see if we can win with our flyer. Let's see if we can win with our flyer. Okay. If it's only lands, then it's so be it. It is. So they get stronger, which is also not helpful, but at least we have the lifelink on the bats. Just don't top deck an Ouroboroid. You just did before. You did that before, so there's no need to do it again. Okay. We're gonna get a lot of life here. I'm flooding, huh? I am flooding. feel like I have to keep that one back here. They own 9, and if they attack all, I still have the Earthbound land. Technically could win. But yeah, we are flooding. Cup is good, yeah. This Warden is dangerous. If I find a Nature's Rhythm, I win. So that would be really nice. Nature's Rhythm would be perfect. Lively Dirge also is a win. We have 2, 6, we have 10 cards to win the game. 10 cards. Well, let's see. We found it. If you have 10 cards, the chances should be quite high. Good game. Yeah, this time we top decked it, and this is fair. Best of 3, sometimes opponents, sometimes we. And yeah, cool game. We take it. We take it home. So 2 best of 3s and we won both. That's quite good for the deck, I would say. Sorry again for the first game, not really. But let's go. I'm always happy if it works out. This deck is pretty strong and we're quite high on the ladder again. Like top 400, right? Nice to have a Golgari list, that's fun. Nature's Rhythm, really like this card. I really think Nature's Rhythm is a banger because it works in best of 1 and best of 3. I do want to try different type of decks with the card too. I love it. I love that card. I really do. So powerful. So powerful. I have another really cool list. And that's a homebrew I had. And I used to ladder with this. And it has Nature's Rhythm in it as well. So that's probably going to be my next one. I'm recording so many videos right now. I prepared so many decks, right? Especially since I was sick, right? There's like endless lists, and this list I found and was like, wow, okay, I want to try this. Try something, yeah. Because I think like maybe it's time for me to also, not always brew, to showcase certain things and then maybe see how it works in best of 1. So this is me trying to do that, but also want to showcase the best of 3, where the deck comes from. And yeah, so let's do one more best of 3 here and see what we have. So far, undefeated best of 3. I mean, in the great picture. Best of 1, really cool games too. Keep. No mulligan. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We had 3 best of 3s, but we're not able to start the game this time again. Okay. Spyglass Siren. Can be many things. Can be many things. Seam Ripper. Okay. Yeah, that one gone. Okay, it is interesting. Interesting. Getting all the information is always important here. Do they have another Seam Rip? If they have 2 Seam Rip, then it's impressive. If not, we have an Ouroboroid next turn. They probably have an Ang too. Yeah. But, I mean, if they play Ang and have a 2 mana next turn, it's still fine. Could be worse, huh? Could be worse. Have a lot of flyer there, so to be able to do this, we have to find a way to go through. But the main problem is they have a, I would say, close to perfect hand. Pretty close to perfect hand. Oof, that's not easy. They have 2 flyers. They have 2 flyers and they have Avatar's Wrath. Okay. Tricky. That is a tricky one. Yeah. What does this say? I can only play... Only my hand, huh? Oof. I love this type of deck they're playing. I also have a similar list. Didn't play too much yet, but it's really cool. They draw. We just try to play whatever we can. Just try to play whatever we can. They go wide, they have the flyers, which is a problem for me. Don't really have the answer there. Okay. This is a perfect on spot, actually. Do they have another one? Okay, they have it, so it is Azorius Flash. Okay. This is gonna be a really weird game. Okay. Azorius Flash, TLA. No, this is okay. But we're definitely gonna cut some of these. We're gonna go really aggressive on the hand. Sorry. Then we grind this one. I don't wanna have too many of these. But we're gonna grind here. Wrench Speed Saboteur is also really interesting. I think Talent may be too weak. This one is a good one though. Okay. They have a lot of creatures that are problematic for me. So I'm gonna keep... Let's go 2-2. Keep the Sheriffs, we keep this one. Keep the Reclamation Sage. Just to find it if we need to, but... I mean, they don't really have like... I mean, they have Curiosity. Never mind. It's definitely something we can target. Maybe keep 3 tactics. I'm gonna cut all my creators here. Go for the grindy game. Go for a second one of these. Okay. Well, let's grind. The other one, the other creature, could have been interesting too, but I'm not a fan of it. But it was in the sideboard. Okay. Yep. Trying to grind it. Not a great hand, but I had worse. If this one sticks, then we can grind. So we go Passage here first. Go Passage first. Then we just try to cop it up. Try to cop it up. Okay. Most likely. That is great for me. That is a problematic card, but that is a really problematic card. Okay. So they most likely will play that next turn. Which means I have to play already aggressive. I have to play this now. The cup is not really that great right now. If I play the cup here, I cannot play something else. Like Clarion here, yeah. Still fine. It is okay. It is a creature. That's all we want. We just beat down here. We just beat down. Simple beatdown strategy. Their deck has a hard time once these things are on the ground. Clarion is a bit of a problem though. I don't think we lose from here. Rhythm is weak. Definitely need all the tactics. They probably go for the board wipe here. Yep. Then we have this one. Okay. So, Clarion, huh? Clarion. Makes this quite hard. We do have one removal for it, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot. I'm gonna run it back like this. Vivian maybe is a scam. Vivian maybe is a scam. I think I should have cut Vivi there for the 5 mana Exiler, but hey, so be it. But this is actually the hand I want in this matchup, but you know what? Risk it for the biscuit. If I lose this, guys, this is on me. That cannot win all the best of 3s, right? So it's kind of fair. Okay. That turn 2 is not a creature I'm scared of. It's after that. Oh. Actually go like this. Because if I can get a counter out and I'm able to play Cup, I'm already happy. 2 Malcolms, okay. So they don't have a counter, which is totally fine. So they have to use the Cup there, of course. Malcolm coming, yep. I do like my hand here. They have to play. They have to play their thing on my cup. There's no way they will not do that. I will still like to find a land. Would be really nice. Okay. Intimidation tactics here is a bit weird. So we could go cup again. I think it's cup bad. Even interrupter. That's gonna be you. Okay, not too bad. Tactics is quite nice. 1 mana, you have to do something, is pretty good. They can even interrupt to my tactics, but it's a bit of a weird situation, right? So tactics against their deck is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Like this one here is huge. Huge. Okay, he didn't interrupt Kusat, of course. So it may be a Vivian read.
Would you like to see what's left? This will be over quick. Those that survive are stronger for it.
Oh. This is my hand, huh? We get the biggest threat. They can have Clarion attack, but they take too much damage next turn. So they have to deal with Vivian too, otherwise I start pinging the creature down. Which I'm happy about. Still have a tactic. That is quite fine for me. That is actually fine.
Squirrels hit harder.
They know I have a tactic, so they tend to maybe not get creatures. They have 1 mana, they want to have a Wrath for sure. Okay. No matter how I look at it, we're gonna play it like this. Pretty sure there's nothing. I can plus here. I think I plus again.
I never run out of answers.
I will not attack with the bat though. The bat is definitely something I will not attack. I am scared of Ang technically. Pretty good. Curiosity is pretty good here. Poof. Okay, we do have Vivian Reach. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. They keep it for the attack, which makes sense. I have to throw in Pollinator next turn, but I have more mana as well. I cannot. And the main thing is I cannot block with the bat yet. I am on 10. So that's okay. But Vivian will deal with something next turn, so they have to consider that. If they attack me, draw 2, okay, so be it. I have to let it go like this. I have to let it go. I have a potential bat again, which is nice. I can go Bat Cup for 5, which I like. I need some big flyers here. How did they play this? Okay. So. I'm not too scared of... I'm gonna get rid of this. I kinda wanna go for bat, but... How much mana? 7. I have a lot of mana. I think I'm gonna start this off with this here. Just to secure my play. I have Dirge for Cup and Bat too, but I need to see if they have Ang. So I have to go Tactics first. Cannot just Dirge and then Ang comes in. Because I have to pay extra for the spree again. So yeah, Intimidation Tactics first. Okay, here's Ang. Okay, kinda expected this. So this is gonna be... Sure. Pretty good, yeah. Okay, so this is the board state here. That is not so cool. Didn't expect this to happen this way. I have to say, I didn't expect it like this. Oh, this is problematic. I thought I had a cup as well. I should have shoot that. I thought I had a cup. This is my bad. I'm gonna go with this and just let the Lano Elf inside, I guess. But they have triple attack on air, so I'm forced to play block with bat, but I can't guess I have to. Ugh. Okay, next turn, I can be crazy. But this Curiosity is a big problem, so I have to block the Interrupter there. They're gonna draw so many cards. Oh my god, yeah, that's my bad. I think the right play would have been kill the Seam Rip, have the bat. This Onks card is a problem too, but I feel like I have to, yeah. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad, guys. Well, I take this game on me. I think it's maybe good sometimes to lose a best of 3 as well. Double Curiosity. The sideboard, I have to say, the sideboard of this deck is... I didn't do it. I would change quite a lot of cards in the sideboard, to be fair. I would definitely change cards.
I never run out of answers.
Mm-hmm. So I can get Bat and Badger, or Bat and Elf. I kind of feel like I need the Bat, otherwise I will die, which is a problem. So if they have a counter here, good game. Yeah, I made a mistake, I take it. Well, it's still fun, cool game. And yeah, long best of 3 here, 2 wins, 1 loss, and the last one is on me, guys. But yeah, cool games. Well, it performed quite well. Best of 1 is what I expected. Ouroboroid, Cup deck, go in, win. It worked that way. Sentinel, really interesting, but the really card that impressed me is Incubus Talent. Even though I didn't play it against Lesson, I feel this card is maybe right now, where people tend to have a lot of removal spell, a great card in best of 1. Many people go like, yeah, I just play 8 to 12 removal spells, and Incubus Talent kind of works great there. So that is a card I will definitely work more with. I have some ideas. Of course, just a great card in general, but this card impressed me the most for that exact reason, because I think many will really just play a lot of removal, so having this one helps a lot. 4 removal spells, yeah, I wish it could be 6. What you could do here is you could cut the Reclamation Sage for a dragon. When it enters, you can destroy an artifact or creature, and on the sorcery side, you have to kill a creature, which it could be more flexible if you play that one in best of 1. But it's more expensive to get the card with Rhythm, right? So, and it's not something you can hit with the Dirge. But it could be an option overall. Best of 3 also worked great. Last game I punted a bit, I think, but I tried my best. My coughing is still not better. Sorry for that. I'm trying to get better. What do you think of my new best of 1/best of 3 format? And what do you think of me getting a deck and trying it in best of 1 as well? I would really love your feedback, so please let me know in the comments below. I'm trying this new style and I kind of like it. I like to produce it. It takes more time, but I really enjoy it. So I think it's okay. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I wish you all a good night, good day, wherever you are.